Here's the lesson for void and dangling pointers. In this lesson, we would be learning two special types of pointers. First, a void pointer, and second, a dangling pointer. So let us start with void pointers. A pointer that points to some data location in storage which does not have any specific value is a void pointer. Void refers to type. Basically, the type of data it points can be of any type. If we assign address of char data type to void pointer, it will become char pointer. If we assign int data type to void pointer, then it becomes int pointer, and so on. So any pointer type is convertible to void pointer, hence it can point to any value. One important point is, void pointers cannot be dereferenced. It can however be done using typecasting the void pointer. Pointer arithmetic is not possible on void pointers, as it lack of concrete value and thus size. Now let us look at the example for void pointer. Let us first include our header file and start with our main function. Now here I would define one integer variable x, let's say 4, and one floating point value, let's say y, which would be equal to 5.2. 5.2. Now let's say I have a void pointer, void star ptr, and if we assign ptr is equals to address of integer. So now this ptr, which is of type void, when get assigned to an integer value, so this pointer gets converted to int pointer. Now let us print the value. Value is %d, that is the format specified for integer, as ptr is of void type initially. So typecasting is necessary to get the value of integer type pointed by ptr. So we would use, instead of using star ptr, we would first convert it to integer star. Int star ptr and then its value. Let me write a new line. Now we will assign a floating value, that is the address of variable y, to ptr, and now we would print that. Value is %f, that is the format specifier for floating point number, and we would again use typecasting in the same way, which would give float star ptr. Let us save it and run it. So this gave an error. We have to specify the variable name, that is x. We would again run it. First we got the integer variable and then a floating point variable, that is, here a ptr is of type void, and first it is assigned to an integer variable, next it is assigned to address of floating point variable. So void is a pointer that can point to variable of any type as specified. Now the second type is dangling pointers. Dangling pointer is a pointer that points to a memory location that has been deleted while execution. Let us see an example. Here we have a function defined which returns the address in the form of pointer, that is int star. Here we have a local variable x. It has a value 5, and the scope of x would be just for this stack frame. As this function stack frame is destroyed, this variable x would also be get deallocated from the memory. So if we return the address of x and get stored in star ptr, but as the star ptr would point nowhere because the variable x has been destroyed. So this is what we call as dangling pointer. A pointer first pointing to some memory location, but the memory location has been deleted, so ptr could not point anywhere because the memory location has been deleted. So this is what we call dangling pointer. Let's have a quick recap. A void pointer is a pointer that points to some data location in memory which don't have any specific type. And a dangling pointer is a pointer pointing to a memory location that has been deleted, is called dangling pointer. In the next coming lesson, we would be learning what is dynamic memory allocation and various functions used for dynamic memory allocation.